Hello and welcome to this short webinar for families of children aged 5 and over to introduce Chatta Club. Chatta Club is a large collection of activities that your children can do at home that will help them with their language, their communication, their literacy, and their progress at school. And Chatter is used by lots of schools and lots of families, and it's really easy. And I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to get going with it. So you should already have received a password for the Chatter software. You can access the software with an app. The Chatter Learning app is available in the App Store for Apple and the Google Play Store for Android. And you've got password access for that. It's also available in all of the major browsers, Safari, Edge, Chrome, Firefox, and you can log in there as well. Now, I'll show you the software in a second, but Chatter is about stories and making stories and telling stories. That's why it helps with the children's learning. So yeah, I'm going to show you some very simple story making software. Now, you can make these stories with your children and they can make their own. And we've got lots of ideas of stories you can make. And that's that. So the software I'm going to show you now is when we'll access it online. And I'm going to share the screen. And here. So this is the website app.chatterlearning.com. And with the password you've received, oh, by the way, you can change this by going to forgot password if you like. You can log in and you can create lots of groups, and these can keep your stories. We call them chats, but you can call them chatterboards or stories or whatever you like. So you can create a group. So if you're creating a group for your child, so whatever their name may be, I can't possibly guess, so I'm just going to say my child. And I'll put create group. And then in there, you'll be able to find and create their content. So if I click my child, nothing there, but I can go up here and I can add a chat. Now, I'm going to make the most basic story imaginable, but again, we'll give you loads of ideas of things you can do. So I'll press add, choose the number of frames you want to use. So you'll be doing this with your child, let's say, to show them how to get started. I'm going to choose 4. And what you get is a very simple storyboard. You can change these images, by the way, by just touching and holding and inserting a different picture. But I'm not going to do that. And you can add images to each of the frames. So I'm just going to add some pictures of a winter walk. So the weather's been cold. So we wore our gloves and our hat and our scarf. We went out in the cold, snowy day. So we did. I'll put that in there. We came back for a nice warm cup of hot chocolate. And we finished with a family film. We all watched our favorite film on TV. So with the pictures like that, you've got the basics of a story, and you can record. Now there are 2 buttons on each of the images. The first one might be for you, and the second one might be for your child. But like I've said, they can make their own. So here goes. It was a cold winter's day, so we put on our hat, our gloves, and our scarf. And you could play this back. It was a cold winter's day, so we put on our hat, our gloves, and our scarf. I'll carry on. I'll just finish this quickly. It had been snowing, so we went to explore the winter wonderland. And again, you can play back. It had been snowing, so we went to explore the winter wonderland. When we got in, we warmed ourselves up with a delicious mug of hot chocolate. When we got in, we warmed ourselves up with a delicious mug of hot chocolate. And we finish the day watching our favourite family film. And that's the basics of Chatter stories, and they can be about anything and everything. And children making these or listening to these, they develop very strong storytelling skills. But these are also explanation skills that fit with any subject that they're covering at school. So the skill itself of being able to share a story is so valuable. Speaking of sharing, this button here lets you send these stories as links. So you press share, and you'll get access to a link, and there it is. So I can copy this, and I could send that to my child's teacher, family member, any you share with us, and I'd love you to, any you share with Chatter. We're really happy to share them with the people that follow Chatter, because good ideas are all about being shared. So, we'd love you to send some our way. And that's the basics of the software. So I'll just go back. There's the chat. There's the child's portfolio. And you can log in on any device. So you will get a short video telling you how to make the chats, how to use the software. And that's the first part of Chatter. And it's easy. The next part is the ideas that we offer in Chatter Club. And I'm going to show you how to get access to these, and then we'll have nearly finished. So I'm going to share my screen again. I'm going to share the screen like so. Here we go. So to get access to the Chatter Club activities, and you don't have to do these, you'll have ideas of your own, but to get access to the activities, and we have hundreds of ideas, on the Chatter website, and we'll send you a link, is a tab says Chatter at Home. I click that. And down here, it says Access Chatter Club. So I'll click that. Now, to access Chatter Club, you need to enroll. And like all of the activities are here, you can kind of preview stuff that's around. But to enroll, which is free, you'll need to use your own email address and set your own password. So I'll just enroll for free. And I'm just going to say, my name is Chris. Spell. And it will ask you to include the name of your child's school, which is helpful for us. So we know where people are based and if their school is using Chatter. So we can sign up. The email has already been taken. Accept the terms. Nothing nasty there. Password can't be blank. Sign up. And I'll save that. So now I'm in. And there's bits at the beginning of how to use the software. So that's all here. You can navigate different sections, all here. And there's videos with what to do. This is all kind of getting started stuff. Shows you how to use it on a phone, etc. Yeah. But these are the activities, and they're just put into bundles. So they're kind of different things that you might want to choose. So we've got bundle 1, Inventions, Bossy Boots, Toy Story, MasterChef, Movie Star. Let's choose MasterChef. Have a look what that looks like. So all this does is gives you some ideas of stories you can make. And the first one is likes and dislikes. So make a collection of foods you like and foods you don't, which we've done there with pizza and curry and fish and chips, mushrooms, tuna and eggs. I don't like mushrooms, tuna or eggs, by the way, so that's definitely made by me. And then the second activity is a recipe. So using Chatter to build the sequence of a recipe. And these are things that you could just do. So even your children might say, make up a recipe, pretend you're a famous chef in a fancy restaurant and put the bits and bobs together and then describe it as if you're on the TV announcing it. So that's in there. I'll have a look in another section. So whatever, travel report. So this one is about tracking planes in the sky. It gives you a link to plane tracking site, and you've got to do almost an aviation report. The flight from Berlin to Heathrow is currently flying at 30,000 feet over the English Channel, and you can record all of that on there. So when I say countless activities, there really are countless activities, and they're about anything and everything. So you can have a little explore, but your ideas may be better and will be better because they'll be matched to what your children like to do. So the ideas are all here. Just see here. There we are. So I'll press stop. I'll come back to the video. So, welcome to Chatter Club. You've already received a password to help you with the software. The activities will help your children learn in lots and lots of ways, and it's our job to make sure they enjoy them. So if you're ever short of an idea, look right where your children's interests are. So if they love football, make a story about their favorite team or player. If they love skateboards, make a story about their favorite route and ramp and jump and landing, or whatever you find is what they want to talk about. And when they turn it into a story, they're thinking how they're going to communicate that with the wider world. And that's the skill of learning, because they're describing what they want others to understand, and they're thinking of the language they'll need to do that. Sorry about that. Join the resource area and enroll for free. So visit www.chatterlearning.com and click Chatter at Home and join Chatter Club. By the way, next to that is Chatter Matters, which is exactly the same, but for younger children. So with Chatter Club, a lot of the activities might be quite independent. The children could just make their own stories and use the ideas that way. Chatter Matters, we've got hundreds of activities for children aged under 5. I'm going to pause shortly and finish. But before then, I'll say, if you have any questions, please contact Chatter at hello@chatter.co.uk. You can please share any of your chats with us. We'd love to see them, and any feedback about the activities that your children enjoy. If your child likes Chatter, tell their teacher and ask their teachers to take a look at it, and they can join the Chatter Club as well, because when Chatter is really used to the fullest effect, it's used in the classroom, and teachers teach with this. So they'll be teaching the whole class using these pictures, and the children, they join along, their speaking really comes on, but so does their writing. And teachers like it because it's easy, and it just makes teaching anything really easy for our children to understand. So that's it from me. Do stick with it and try to do one a day, at least 3 a week. There you go. So thank you for joining our little webinar today. Tell your friends I'm going to carry on and do one every day. And certainly Chatter is free for families. And even when there is disruption and uncertainty at school, there are so many opportunities for learning at home. And if your child is busy making a presentation or a story, an explanation about something they love, that's as valuable as anything they would be experiencing in any setting. So the skills they'll learn from that, their teachers will definitely appreciate when they get back to school. So stick with it. Be in touch if you need to, and take care. Bye-bye.